Hello there, Pisces. How's it going? It's time for your reading. My name is Kelly, and I will be doing the read here. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Got to get my little clown over here. All right, so what's going on with Pisces? Okay, Othala. Othala is something to do with the family, Pisces. It doesn't usually, it doesn't have to be, but it usually is. Othala in reverse is somebody unhappy. Okay. It's also Pisces energy too. What's going on with Pisces? Get this light going there. There we go. Narcissus. This is some sort of a conflict. This is a really heavy conflict within the family. Could be for some of us. That's what it looks like to me. Some sort of hardship for sure. What's going on with Pisces? Urus is strength. So thank goodness this one came up in reverse. I mean, in the upright. Yeah. So Urus is strength. So we've been really strong through all this. Okay, this has been really something, that we've had to kind of fight through and be strong through. Looks like some sort of a conflict. The blank rune. Okay, well, the blank rune isn't really too bad here, Pisces. Back in the day, I don't really think that they had a blank rune. I think this blank rune is more modern. It's a more modern feature. I like it, actually. I like the blank rune. But this is saying here to trust the unknown. There's something here, that is kind of unknown, but to trust where things are going. You're strong here, but there's something here that is not known. So, you may want to explore something here, something that is unknown too. Now that can indicate a decision as well, but I don't really feel that. I don't know. Let's get another rune. Okay, so you have algae here. El has. It's in reverse. So somebody over here is feeling definitely vulnerable. Okay. I feel that we could be feeling vulnerable as well. This is Pisces energy, but there's a family member as well that's feeling vulnerable too. What's going on with Pisces? The sun, Soilo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, we could be really feeling very vulnerable, kind of like, I don't know, maybe like over this, over something to do with the family. But the sun is good because it illuminates too. It definitely, it illuminates. What's going on with Pisces? Ah, Fehu. Fehu. Well, it's illuminating some money. You know, Pisces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We share this rune with somebody else. This other family member feeling vulnerable, something. This could be another Pisces too, or somebody that has Pisces in their chart. It looks like they're sitting on some money. It looks to me like they're sitting on some money. AWAS. AWAS. AWAS is like, this is the death rune. This is a really tricky type of a read. It really is. It's kind of tricky. This is some sort of, you know, this is the death rune. Something new. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This could be, this is Aries energy as well. Yeah, so you could be dealing with somebody with Aries in their chart. Doesn't have to be. But something here is changing with this person. And it looks like actually it's changing for the better. It looks really good for this person, to be honest with you, whoever this person is. I feel that this could be two different energies. Yeah, this is somebody here in the past. I feel that this is two different energies. I do. Not as happy as this. I mean, this is really, this is somebody that's kind of like cheerful and happy. Somebody that has money. Somebody that's changing for the better. This person over here, whoever this person is, family member or someone, is a different energy. Pretty sure of that. What's going on with Pisces? So what's tied in with Odala? Zeus in reverse. It's a liar. Somebody lied as well. This is talking about money. Somebody lied about money. Somebody lied about money, and there's the light is shining down on them. So this is like two different energies. You see, Pisces, the runes, they pick up several different perspectives. Like example, I feel that this is somebody else's energy, but at the same time, it still has to do with something else over here. Do you see what I'm saying? So it can mean both. I'm not really kind of contradicting myself when I say one thing and then it goes to the other, because it means both. Kind of. So, you know, somebody here has money, you know, it's in the upright. That's good news. It's most likely, you know, money coming towards you. There's some sort of, you know, light being shed on this, okay? It could be over a death. This is the death rune as well. See how it could, you know, because Odala in reverse means some sort of a conflict with inheritance. This is somebody that's a liar or a thief or both. Interesting. Let's get some cards. I'm just kind of curious. What's going on with Pisces? Dang. Got the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, wow. That's this right here, Pisces. See this? Yeah, that's what this is talking about. This is that difficult situation. This is that, you know, that anxiety, that deep anxiety, worrying about money, being strong, you know, going with the flow. I mean, it's got Urus on here twice, and this has been going on for a while. I see Isa as well. So, yeah, this is not a good feeling. Let's clarify that. Here, I'm gonna pull these cards out. Why is the Nine of Swords there? The Two of Swords, huh? The Two of Swords, huh? So, you know, this is like up in your head, like worried, like, you know, and you're like, what do I do? What do I do? You see the blank rune? Which way do I go? Might kind of feel stuck, you know, or this is the past though, Pisces. This is the past. But this is like maybe feeling stuck. You know, I mean, I don't know. The timeline is different for everybody, so, but. And the King of Wands. King of Wands. Well, I like the King of Wands. That's some fiery energy. Let's get one more card. King of Swords. King of Swords. So, Pisces, this is talking about, this is like talking about using, you know, you're kind of like, you've been here, you know, in the dark, you know, which way to go, where do I go, what do I do, you know, and then, but this is you using the fire. This is you using the fire of the Knight of Wands to move forward and have clarity. And have clarity. This is your clarity. This is moving forward with clarity. All right. And this is victory as well. You see Canaz and Barkana down there, a new beginning. So we're definitely, this is, you know, moving out. Let's get another card. The Three of Wands. Three of Wands. So, you know, Pisces, the Three of Wands is looking out, you know, broadening your horizons, you know. Broadening your horizons, looking out to your future. Looking towards your success. Why is the Three of Wands there? Judgment. Judgment. You know, I like Ingwas on there. Judgment has Ingwas on there. Ingwas is very powerful energy. Let's get another card. Ouch! The five of Pentacles. See, this is like definitely a conflict. This is, you know, it's kind of like actually these cards, they kind of like repeat themselves in a way. You know what I mean? It's like telling me the same thing. This is like some sort of a, you know, some sort of a wake-up call, some conflict. This could be you walking away from a really toxic situation. Look at this, the Ace of Swords. You know, and with the Ace of Swords, that's your clarity, cutting all the crap out. Cutting all of the crap out. What else is going on with Pisces? Can you guys see? Make sure you can see that. Okay, good. I just want to make sure you can see the cards. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, huh? Yeah, let go of what it... This is letting go. This is, like I said, you could be walking away from it. You could have walked away from it, actually. Already have walked away from a toxic situation. And you just got to let it go. You got to let go of, you know, any negative feelings, whatever. Just, what else? Here, let me grab these cards. Why is the Four of Pentacles there? Page of Wands, wow. The Ten of Swords in reverse. Well, the worst is over, Pisces. The worst is over, okay? And, you know, this is suggesting that, to me, that, healing is possible here, all right? But it's going to take a little bit of being vulnerable, feeling vulnerable. This is vulnerable. This is being vulnerable. Let's get some more cards. I normally don't do this, but you know, what the hey, eh? Right? I have to pick these up because, you know, I don't have a lot of room to be able to get all the cards together, so. All right, put these back. We'll get more cards. What else is going on with Pisces? Oops. Dang, I make a mess when I do these. The Queen of Swords, good card, good card. So after all this crap, all this conflict, everything else, here you are, the Queen of Swords, Pisces, and you know, the Queen of Swords doesn't put up with any crap, and nothing really gets by her. So that's very good, and I like that because, you know, we've have been through, from, you know, what I just saw on those cards, you know, previous, a lot, you know, a big conflict, you know. And, you know, some of this conflict, you know, you might not even see some of the conflict, but there's definitely some conflict going on, or there was. At least the worst is over now, but here you are with the Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords there? Okay, Six of Pentacles, interesting. Five of Swords. Let's get one more. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, wow. Can you see that? Make sure you can see it. Okay, good. So, yeah. So, Pisces, tell me, this is why you're the Queen of Pentacles. This is exactly why this kind of trips me out, because, you know, the cards still are pointing to the same direction. you know, you needing to stay clear and cut the crap out so this conflict can never happen again. Okay, you don't want no more conflict. All right, you want to move forward, you know, to your destiny, to where you need to go, to where you need to go. Yeah, see the Knight of Pentacles, and that's kind of like slow but steady. Slow wins the race. Going with the flow. I see Lagoose in there, and I also see Digaz, which is daylight. So the good news here is, you know, I also kind of feel like Pisces, like don't. I don't know why I just got this. It's not what this is saying, but it's saying, I'm just saying, don't be tempted by something that you could be naive about, because it could come with strings attached. Okay? So make sure that you have the clarity with that. And I don't know where that came from, but it did. What else? What's going on with Pisces? Got the star, Aquarius energy. The star is a wish fulfillment, and it's also healing. And like I said, healing is possible if you know, but you're gonna be feeling vulnerable. But yeah, so this is not only healing; it's a wish fulfillment. Why is the star there? You got the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, that's good news, Pisces. The Page of Cups brings good news. And it's good news. It's emotional news. It's good news. It has something to do with your money or with your job. This could indicate a raise, a promotion, or it could also indicate a new job. All right, and the sun is right next to it. It's highlighting it. So if you're looking for work, you know, this is really a good news. Yeah. Why else is the star there? The Three of Pentacles. So it may be, you know, teamwork involved here. You know, teamwork, but it's for your protection. Do you see El has right here? It's for your protection. Let's get one more card. Wow, look at this, Pisces. The Queen of Wands. I mean, this is the Queen of Wands is very, very determined. Determination. Moving strongly, I mean, through the fire, moving through the unknown. Do you see Perthel right here? I mean, willing to walk through the unknown. You know, this is kind of like the advice of the read right here is saying to accept, you know, the unknown. Be strong and you know, face the unknown head on, because this is the outcome. Very, very successful. What else? The sun. The sun. The sun. That's the happiest card in the deck, Pisces. The sun. I like the sun. So, you know, this is going on here. This is coming up. This is the sun. This is double victory. This is success. It's warmth. This is the sun here too. It's right next to money. Huh. Shining down on some money. The thing about Fehu here is, even though somebody lied to you, somebody might have lied to you over here about some money, the thing about it is, this money here is still there. It's in the upright. It's not, it hasn't disappeared. Four of Wands, the Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Stability. Stability, you know, stability. First thing that comes to my mind when I got the four there is stability. I know it's showing a man and a woman together, and it very well could be, you know. Yeah. For some, this could be a spouse, this Aries. So you see what I mean? How the runes, they mean so many different things all at once. But you're on the right track. You're on the right track. 1111, you know, very lucky number, right underneath the star, I mean the sun. I mean, what else? The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. You know, keep working towards your goal. This is, like I said, I really feel this, that some of you are going to be getting a new job. All right, some of you are going to be getting a new job. Just go with the flow. It's coming. I see it right here. This is the good news. This is that good news. You see Onzus right here? Yeah. Just be persistent, and make sure that you keep your sword up. You don't want any more conflicts with anybody. Oh yeah, just move. You know, you moved away from this negativity anyway, so you know, like I said, I feel like the worst is over. I really do. And so it's just our time to move forward, you know, move forward, you know, to what we're doing. We're on the right track. That's for sure. And the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, we're definitely on the right track. The Queen of Pentacles is, you know, it's... the Queen of Pentacles is prosperity and abundance. So, and I see Elhaz right there, and Canaz, victory and protection. Yeah. So this is really awesome, a very awesome looking read, Pisces. I know that the first part of the card part of the reading was really kind of grim. It looked like, you know, a major upset, heartbreak, betrayal type of deal. Yeah, they could actually, you know, have involved a family, someone in the family. But, you know, we have the star here. We're healing, all right? We've cut all that crap out. We've walked away from that toxic situation. And here we are coming out ahead. So I really like it. What else? Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Adjustments are required. Bring love into the situation. And you know, Pisces, when you bring love into the situation, it really helps you heal. It really does. You know? One more card. And you are good enough, Pisces. You are good enough. Just remember that. All right, you guys. All right, so now I want to pull some of these warm runes out. These are from Ireland and Scotland, you guys. So what do we got here? We got Iya. Wow, awesome rune, Pisces. Yeah. Let's see what else is going on here. Make sure you can see these cards. Okay. New one. New one. Okay. New one. New one's a good one. And what else? Bah. Bah. Wow. Awesome, awesome runes, Pisces. This is Ea. This is a really good rune here. Okay, these are the runes right here. You can see them. This is talking about bravery and overcoming fears and worries about the future, which is really good because, you know, the first card that we got was the Nine of Swords. It's not on here because I don't have room to keep them all up there. But yeah, this is overcoming that. Okay. Ea represents a visual quake of the aspen tree, and it symbolizes how accepting your fears and worries will make you stronger and help you overcome them. And remember that aspen tree is quite strong yet flexible. And remember this while trying to overcome difficulties. All right. Now, Ea can also represent enlightenment and connection with the universe through altered consciousness. So this is talking also about using your intuition. All right. Make sure that you're using your intuition, Pisces. Okay, now let's get over here to Nuan. Here it is right here, the ash tree. Nuan. Okay, so the meaning of this particular rune is transitions, renewal, feminine energy, growth, peace, supportive friendships, and destiny. Struggles and challenges are a natural part of life, and it's essential to accept that these are obligatory for improvement and growth. Nuan symbolizes a get-together of friends and families and communities for a specific purpose. Ash tree represents destiny, but this doesn't mean that you're bound by a certain route. Rather, it shows you a unique path that is especially for you. Boundaries are not a disadvantage, as they help you become more aware of connecting points and finding creative solutions. You know, and I like this here with, you know, the boundaries, because there you are, the Queen of Swords. I mean, that's setting up some boundaries. That's like, yeah. So this is very, very positive, all right? And so is Be. Be is the very first rune. And it means, it's the birch tree, first of all. And it means joyful beginnings. So, you know, we've got some sort of a joyful beginning. I mean, look at that. You got the sun here at the very end. So, yeah, joyful beginnings. And it says here, change can sometimes be uncomfortable and challenging, and now's a perfect time to get ready for change and transformation ahead. So get ready, Pisces. Something's coming. Something great is coming. You know, for some of you, it's this new job. Yeah, for some of you, it's a new job. Let's pull some shadow cards. We got to do our shadow work every day, right? What's going on with Pisces? Being the victim, blaming external factors for your problems. Be culpable for your actions. So yeah, and Pisces, I know a lot of us are the victim. That's a fact, but don't come across like a victim. Nobody likes to see, you know, somebody being a victim. You know what I mean? What else? Intolerance. Differences are seen as threats rather than growth opportunities. So be inclusive. Be inclusive, Pisces. What else? Mental block. Fear of failure keeps you stuck. Break free from the limits to unlock your potential. You will. You will. Look at this. I mean, walking through fire, yeah, for sure. So I definitely appreciate that. Let's see one of these. What's going on with Pisces? Pursue happiness, Pisces. pursue happiness. Never apologize for what brings you joy. Only you understand where you truly belong and where you can find a safe space. Follow your bliss. I want to pull one of these other cards. I got some other cards in here. Let it be. If you need to solve a problem, ask yourself, what is the simplest way to proceed? When you call forth the simplest path, it appears, and vice versa. Oh, wow. A deeper world. Don't push yourself. Don't push or force your way through life. Finding balance, even in dark times, will open your heart to the depth of compassion in everyday moments. So I really like that. Well, there you have it, Pisces. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. And if you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.